Hi, everybody.
Hey, friends.
You guys just got in?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Literally.
Are you feeling all right?
I am, actually. I feel a lot better than yesterday for some weird, odd reason.
You missed my joke, man. I
The
said
dickhead
all
said,
white.
are you feeling all white?
Hot out.
Oh, all white.
It's supposed to, deflect.
You know
Yeah.
what? That strategy, that's a man who's clearly been around the business. You go, color coordinate for the sun.
It's either that or wear some little tiny dolphin shorts and maybe a shirt tied up here and a
They don't
knot.
pay you enough for that.
Have you seen Electric Callboy? Because he could have got away with it today and been pretty unnoticeable.
I have not.
How are you feeling? Like yesterday, how'd it go?
It was okay. It was just, kind of easing into it, but I think today is going to be the day.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Everyone out there seems pretty fucking pumped.
Awesome.
Like,
The vibe is, it's immaculate. People are just like,
This
from the
place is
get-go.
rad.
Yeah, it's good setup too.
Yeah.
But I'm still in the crowd before, talking to a lot of people, and it's so cool hearing how many people are amped for you guys to be here. It's been a few years.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice to be back.
Yes. Very much so.
you guys are seasoned veterans of coming to Australia now. You've been here quite a few
I
times.
think it
Yeah.
started 97-ish. I think it was the first time, maybe 97-ish.
What?
Yeah.
I thought we came out on our first record.
Oh shit, maybe 95.
Remember we played the Iron Duke?
We did.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a
Wow.
throwback.
And
Yeah, I want to say that was like pretty early on in my
maybe
career.
96-ish.
Okay.
Okay.
No, you're right because it was.
I know I'm right, man. Shit, come on.
You're just being polite about it. Maybe.
Yeah, no, but what a pleasure to be back. We were supposed to start tour a few years back down here, and it didn't work out. But
The
we're here
world,
now,
huh?
and it's all good. You know?
The world decided to say, "Hey, everyone, remember fun? We're
Yeah.
gonna not do that anymore."
Let's take a
So-
big break, and I think there was a needed reset.
I was gonna say, how have you felt the comeback for you guys? Like shows post that, because in Australia it's been like this renewed energy for live music. People are really like turning up for the support acts and they're watching the whole thing through. How have you guys found it touring so far?
Yeah, it's been. I mean, for us, it's been awesome just to like get to express ourselves.
Yeah.
But that's everybody actually. I shouldn't just say us. I mean, everybody's sort of been in the same boat in a way. So, but yeah, I mean, just our job is like this is pretty much all we've known since we were children.
Yeah.
Little babies, yeah.
Yeah, little babies.
So I have your first album of you shaking a tambourine, banging
Yeah,
on some
yeah.
pots and pans.
Yeah, that was a hit. That was a good one.
So,
Our debut.
Yeah, no, you can tell though. There's an energy that's renewed. I think from everyone around. Just to be able to be at live shows, and that's something that we need as humans, man. We need that interaction and that connection, and we need it.
I was gonna say, does it translate to
Yeah.
you as well? Does that like give you renewed enthusiasm to play again?
Yeah, I just think we were jonesing to get out and do it. Like I said, we've pretty much been used to doing this since we were in high school. We started the band, and then kind of out of high school we just started touring, and it was like our way of just not only making a living but just like having fun and expressing ourselves.
Yeah.
And when that got taken away, it was like, what do we do now? So we sat home for a while like everybody else and just waited for our moment. I mean, with entertainment in general, especially musicians, though, we were sort of like the most least essential
Yeah, for sure.
people. So, which is understandable. But yeah, so it was a while for us before we were able to get out and do what we do. So
In the live sense.
yeah, in the life sense.
Did it spark, when we haven't had a chance to have you guys on the channel, did that time off spark and like renewed creativity as well?
Not necessarily. I think in a lot of people's minds, a lot of people were like, "Oh, we have all this downtime, and now we can." But for me personally, I didn't really go into like a creative spot. I was just kind of like, I think I was sort of just lost like everybody else,
Yeah.
kind of uncertain and didn't know what, just kind of waiting it out. I could, I guess, be more productive, but I think, I don't know.
I think we're reactive though too, like especially in our band. How we can send ideas around and we will and we do. But I mean it's a reaction. So when we get together, that's when we do our stuff. So
Yeah.
it's, But everyone found a different way to get through it. It was really just trying to keep it moving and mentally, and physically too. But during that time, just to keep it going and keep your mind, keep going.
Yeah.
We will get through this shit.
what was your in that 2 years downtime? What was your go-to pastime? How did you kill the time? What was your go-to thing to help you get through?
Played a lot of golf.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like the one thing that you can kind of get out and do where you can kind of be by yourself.
Yeah, and be
Or
distant
just
from everyone and all
Socially
that.
distancing.
Yeah.
But
right
you
way.
can be outside and and challenge yourself. You know what I mean? It's kind of you know, good way to sort of pass the time. So I picked that up. That was a lot of fun.
I walked
Nice.
and drank wine.
While
At the
walking.
same time, it's
Yeah.
a very talented.
It's really hard to get drunk when you're actually burning it off at the same time.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've tried, man.
No, just again, just trying to keep it kind of keep something moving forward, you know, so yeah, but here we are now, and it's a good thing.
Is there any is it hard falling into tour habits again? Because when you're on the road a lot, as you guys have been, you tour pretty consistently. Having not done it for a while, was it hard getting back in that routine?
Not really. I mean, it was sort of yeah, we did have to shake off the webs a little bit, but like getting together, it's like this spark that happens when, you know, that's all we've known. So when we get together, it's like, let's have fun and play.
Back at it.
Music starts, and then we just kind of you know, zone out into it. You know?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
How do you guys, oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, how do you guys find this is obviously a really quick one for you, just straight in, a few festivals and then out. How do you find those, and is there any plans to sort of get back here for a headline tour in the near future?
Talked about that yesterday. I really long to do that. I think, you know, those are obviously those are the memories right there. I mean, festivals they can kind of blur together. It's just like there's so many people. It's less intimate. They're awesome for that reason, you know. But also there's something about playing to your fans, you know, that are there to really just see you, and you know, a lot of times they're a little bit more familiar with what's going on.
Yeah.
So longer set time as well, so we can kind of, you know, cover more of a range of our musical output. So I do miss, you know, doing a proper tour, especially down here. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done that.
Back to the Iron Duke.
Back to the time to come down, man.
30 nights at the Iron Duke.
Something tells me
You
you'll
might
probably
need a
sell it out.
Slightly bigger venue by now. Imagine that though.
Hey, let's ask him some tough questions.
Okay, I've got some.
You got some
pre-prepared.
tough questions?
We'll go from
Yeah.
like some quick fire questions here.
Yeah.
So
we
would you
want
rather?
to see how in sync you guys are as
Are
well.
you guys firing in stereo? Is this like a rapid fire?
We'll go.
Oh,
one
we're
for
gonna go
one.
one for one. Yeah.
Take it
All
away,
right,
Johnny.
The
You
hot
can start
seat.
it off.
All right. Metallica or Megadeth?
Fuck.
Yep.
I just have a new love for Megadeth. I went my whole life with never really listening to them, and maybe probably over the pandemic, I heard one song. I think it was the what's the one with the
Rat.
the
Just like the rats.
Sympathy of Destruction.
Just like marionettes.
that one.
Sympathy
Oh
of
man,
Destruction.
Sympathy of Destruction. I heard that song and I was like, whoa. And then I kind of like did a little more deep dive into them, and I said, man, I kind of like Megadeth. And then I kicked it with Dave Mustaine the other day in London, at Download Festival. That was pretty awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Had like a long conversation with it and explained that to him. I don't think he really cared, but I went into how much like I really appreciated his music, and it was
I'm
good
sure
fun.
it meant something to me on there.
Maybe, yeah.
All right. Apple or Android?
Apple.
Okay. No, I think there.
All right. The Beatles or the Stones?
Beatles.
Fuck.
That was a great accent, buddy.
You gotta say fuck to everything.
No, I like Beatles, but it's just the Beatles, but it's
Beatles have a lot more eras. I mean, they really were only a band for 10 years or whatever it was. I could be wrong. Somewhere like that. They weren't a band for that long.
Right,
Yeah.
their output was insane.
And their output was insane, and how many different, like, you know, starting out from I Want to Hold Your Hand, Teeny Bop kind of stuff, and
They
then
influenced so much.
into
too.
what they kind of went into, like, you know, through the late 60s. And so I don't know, I appreciate them a lot.
Yeah, fully.
Individually as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Call or text?
Call or text. I like to call people. I take it one step further. I like to FaceTime people.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because people don't expect that, and then they're on the spot. They try to fix their hair real quick. And like, so
I
they-
call because people don't expect a real. And I say this is a real time call. This is happening. They're like, they don't expect it. People just text and FaceTime is great too. But yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I'm with you guys there. I'm a call. So is McGee. These guys are text.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes
text
things, when you text too, like, it's depending who it is, but like a lot of times, you translate it how you want to. You know what I mean? So
intimacy's going from
somebody can be like, hey, how you doing? You could be like, they're being a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. You
How
feel
am I doing?
Yeah, right. How am I doing?
Yeah,
What?
how fucking dare you, man?
Yeah, so.
What is that?
All right. Board games or video games?
Do puzzles count as board
Yeah,
games?
yeah, yeah.
a little bit of both, but you know, I was actually doing a lot of. Get back to your earlier question. I did a lot of puzzles while
Oh,
in this
yeah,
downtime.
sick.
Okay.
But I like a little video game from time to time.
I want to like video games, and I get them, and then I never play them.
I'm the exact same. I
Yeah.
got like.
It's like I wanna
Xbox,
like
I
'em
wanna
so-
get in this,
so
and I just-
bad.
I don't do it.
Yeah.
Alright, look, I'm gonna go off script here and ask the one that we've asked a bunch of people. You guys are about to walk on stage. You're fresh, you're dry, you're ready to rock. You have to put on cold wet socks or cold wet underwear. What do you pick, and why?
I'm gonna go with the underwear.
My man. Yes.
And I'll just say for my own reasoning, I hate soggy feet.
There seems to be
They're
a
gonna be soggy actually
consistency.
anyways when I get off stage, but
You don't want to start that.
I don't want to start that way. And underwear, to me, I don't know. I don't have a good actually reasoning around it, but I would just kind of
I would say socks for me as I sit for a living.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know, and then again, it's all soggy once it's said and done. But I can handle a little wetness, and sometimes it gives you a little extra pep in your step when you're, you know.
Cold feet, you pep in your step.
Sometimes on these festivals, you gotta wash. You know, you wash your clothes that they
Yeah.
get washed that day, and you're like, man, it didn't.
You just want to be careful of the chafe.
That's my whole
That's
reason
his
with
thing,
the underwear.
yeah.
The chafe I
The
couldn't
chafe.
do.
Yes.
You don't want the gig.
Man, I got thick thighs, so I'm used to that anyway.
It's a
It's
thicky.
chafing no matter what. Boys, thank you so much for taking the time.
Hey,
We're
yeah.
so stoked to have
Thank
you guys
you.
back
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Right on, man.
And we look forward to watching.
Awesome.
Thanks, heaps.
Let's do this. All right.
We'll get a